Hi, Madeline Lowry here, nutritional therapy practitioner, and also a MAP method practitioner, which is a form of advanced neural retraining. I want to talk about how the MAP method compares with DNRS, the dynamic neural retraining system, or the Sarno method. So, a little bit of background. The DNRS method was created by Annie Hopper, and the Sarno method was created by John Sarno, a medical doctor. And both are basic techniques for neural retraining, but they were developed for different purposes. DNRS was developed to address multiple or severe chemical, food, electromagnetic, or environmental sensitivities like mold, pollen, uh, dust, right? Sarno developed his method to address chronic back pain originally, and then he expanded the use for chronic pain syndromes in general. Both of these methods consist of education, so it's an educational component, and a set of mental exercises and practices that you practice on your own for a number of weeks or months. Both of these methods I would describe as being relatively generic in terms of delivery. In other words, you can go and sit in a workshop or in a lecture with a group of people, and the education is delivered to you in the same way, the same for everyone. Where it becomes specific is in how you apply the principles for yourself, how you see them operating in your own life. Both of these methods work with the conscious mind and conscious memories. And while simple, I would say both of these methods are very effective. However, when they're not effective, and I have found this to be in about 30% of clients or of people that experience them, there's usually a moderate to severe trauma history. So there are some significant mental blocks, you could say, that are preventing the method to preventing the person from using the method to achieve their goals. And these traumas could be physical, emotional, chemical, like severe chemical exposures, or infectious, series of infections, series of medical procedures, or dental procedures, right? So they may be in any of those categories. For those that are not helped by DNRS or the Sarno method, we now have an advanced neural retraining method, and that is called the MAP method. MAP, M-A-P. The MAP method, as I mentioned before, is an advanced method of neural retraining. It is individualized, customized, so each session is delivered one-on-one, and it's customized to your needs. With it, we can find those mental blocks and release them, neutralize the painful emotional memories associated with them. And this allows the person to either re-engage with the DNRS or the Sarno method and continue to make progress, or in many cases, people will just convert over and just continue to use the MAP method to accomplish their goal, whether it's allergies and sensitivities or pain syndrome anywhere in the body. Alternatively, we can use the MAP method entirely, right? We can skip over the DNRS or the Sarno method exercises and practices and go straight to using MAP method sessions. The other advantage of the MAP method is that it accesses the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, as I was talking about, but it also harnesses the ability of the subconscious mind, which knows everything that's ever happened to us, to find those root causes. So if something is happening to you, if you're having physical symptoms or you're having emotional distress and you don't understand why this pattern keeps repeating, why you have pain that seems to affect you in different areas of the body, for example. We can use the MAP method to send the subconscious mind on a mission to find the root causes and then neutralize them. So it's not necessary for you to know what trauma from the past, what emotional experience from the past is actually affecting you and causing these symptoms or these experiences. The subconscious mind, or what we call the superconscious mind in the MAP method, already knows. And through the process of going through a session or sessions, we kind of uncover the layers of issues that are affecting you, causing this problem in your life, and we start to diffuse them one by one by one until we get to a point where the sources of conscious and unconscious stress on the psyche and on the body are relieved to a point where the issue resolves itself. So that's a little bit about how I see the MAP method comparing with DNRS and the Sarno method. And if you're curious, I invite you to hop over to my Facebook page, Mind Remap for Health. It's a private group, but feel free to join and to invite others to join. We're having a discussion in that group about the MAP method, its applications for physical health. So feel free to join us. You can also go over to my website, tcnutritionaltherapy.com, and sign up for a 15-minute free consultation. If you have more questions or if you'd like to know if the MAP method could be helpful for you, I'd be happy to talk to you.